Friends, it's week 2 and we're starting almost immediately on the Tuesday morning in Ferrari Fixed. It feels like Spa is on every schedule in the Ferrari Challenge. I'm not sure if that's true. We certainly were here last season. I feel like I raced here a couple times in the Ferrari Challenge. Don't know why I'm lifting off there. Not quite made it into top split just yet. We are car 2 of 20. There were 5 splits this, I was looking, 100 people signed up. So for a Tuesday morning, this shows how popular a combination this is. I have no idea, but I'd say it's probably one of the most popular combinations on iRacing. I wouldn't be surprised if we're in 3rd split actually. And it's been good actually driving the new Ferrari GT around here. It feels different. I find it feels different to the old one. And some quick times in the practice session before coming into the race session. There were some quick times going in. Now before we start the lap, I want to say a big thank you to everyone who watched last week's Ferrari video at Zandvoort. It was probably, well, it's certainly the most watched race video I have done. So if you're new, if you're getting this because you saw that for the first time, thank you for watching. Welcome. I think in the end it made, even though I only put out 3 videos last week, it made it one of the most watched weeks on the channel. So hopefully good things in store going into the autumn and winter with many more people winning the race. Now I find coming to the bus stop is a lot easier in this car
green flag.
than the last one.
Okay, here comes your first
Right, see what we can do. I don't know if we'll get time to put 2 laps in. We will try. Bit hesitant there. Doesn't feel like everything's quite warmed up. Should be able to do Eau Rouge flat though. If I get the line right. Yeah, and we could have gone a bit tighter. There we are. Yeah, in the practice session before coming here, people were into the 2:17s, which I don't think I ever saw in the old car. And the track conditions weren't that cold. I find it a bit easier through Rivage there, but a bit more difficult through the corner with no name. Although that's alright. That was like the old Ferrari. And I think this is the corner, Pouon, I'm struggling the most, although I've taken it rather sensibly there. And this is these next 2 corners are certainly easier in this car, I'm finding. Maybe it's suiting my driving style better. Oh, pushing wide there. And wide there again. We just not got the tyre temperature yet. Oh, it looks like we might get a chance for a second lap. Oh, that's good. Got out quick enough. Bit spiky on the power there.
19.7.
Oh, that's well off my best time. And that's a bad corner. I say well off my best time, but we're second. But maybe not many people put a time in yet. So we were out pretty much straight away. Felix done a 19.5. I got down to a 19.1 in practice, but wasn't consistent. I only did it once. We're down to third. I want to apologise for the last race. Oh, wide here. I forgot to put the overlays up. Well, I had them open and up, but I forget that OBS requires me to refresh it every time from race tab. There we are, it's not too bad, but we're down on this lap. Oh, we're wide there. It's all falling apart. Maybe just not quite the rubber being laid down as there was in the practice session. Oh, we've got 1x. Too wide. Not that I thought this lap was going to be any better, but what we'll do... see if we can get better through the bus stop chicane. Is it still called the bus stop chicane? No, it's just called chicane on my on my track map. I'm going to call it bus stop chicane. No, we'll brake early there. And we're half a second down.
Ticket flag, ticket flag.
We have dropped down to 6th now, but that suits me. I don't want the pressure being first. As you can see, I have painted the car. I haven't finished painting the car. This is not going to be the final. Come to a stop. Let's come to a stop and I'll show you. Well, it's almost a stop. What do we want? Chase. No, let's go rear chase. I always forget that's forward one more, isn't it? Yeah, I've got the basis down. I've sort of used one scheme. You know how on your default scheme you get 3 colours. Oh, there we go. Before I show you, I'll try and show you that after the race. You get 3 default colours. I just picked one colour from one of the schemes, and made some of it yellow. So try and keep it simple, but we'll get some sponsors on there. So we're car 6. How many set? Let's have a not car 6. We're car 2, but we are 6th. How many set of time? 16. Okay, so we don't think we should be seeing anyone come from behind. Maybe the 8. Got the 3 behind us and the 5. So we're starting next to the 4, or the 4 is starting the row behind. We're starting next to the 10. Pings. Oh, we got some. Oh, we want to avoid the 11. You might drop out. 11, 7, 8, and 19 and 20. It looks like most people on the grid. So let's grid up. Grid up.
1 to go. Next time by. Line up on the left side. We've put in plenty of fuel to finish the race. The estimated strength of field is 1,675. We expect to be fighting for the podium. Pit road is closed right now.
I'm only expecting that because I'm car 2, but here we go. So, update on the channel. The other day we hit 75,000 views, which is ridiculous. I'm also very close to a little goal I've had of getting as many subscribers as videos on the channel. At the time of recording this, we're 2 away, so if you want to help me hit that goal, then hit the subscribe button. My main goal though is to get to 500, which would be ridiculous for me.
Get ready, going green.
Okay. Right, what to expect here? Probably an incident at some point. Maybe not from me.
Pace car is off. There's an incident ahead. Green flag, green flag.
Well, that's one down, and these three look like they're going to crash into this corner. That was a bad corner by me, but even worse corner ahead. And we're not a red Ferrari, unlike everyone else. Well, I did fancy putting some red on it, but everyone else has got a red Ferrari. I think I've got training paints open. Maybe not. Who's ahead? There's 6. He started second. Ah, massive stutter from that game. Massive stutter. It almost made me crash. I don't know if it picked it up on the recording. Been getting that more often recently. Not that big though. May mean we've lost the toe. But technical faults happen in real racing. Haven't got my F-box up, have I? What frames have we put in? 116, 114. It's not bad. I think we're just losing the toe in front, but we're also losing the toe behind. Felix has got one of the most longest name I've seen on iRacing. Let's get that back to there. So we're in second. I think we've got a good chance of finishing second. We're just dropping the toe of Nacho behind us. Nice little bubble we are in right now. We'll have to try and play the long game with Felix. Hopefully he slows down as tyre wear becomes more of a thing. I feel like we gained a little tenth there. Avoid that curb. It's been the death of me in the past. I mentioned in the last race, but since my last official race, I did do one more on the GT4 at Le Mans. Loved the Mercedes around there. Really good fun. But I didn't put it up because firstly the recording was bad. It was jumping. Stuttering, and also I crashed out in the first lap. And then I got very annoyed. Losing time there, I think. Look how much time he's gained on us, Felix. And Nacho's back to 1.4. $33. Must have been in practice that the track was just really rubbered in. Nacho's now a second, so this second place is under threat now. Wide. Nacho's also bringing quite a few people with him. Just need to keep on hammering out some qualifying laps. That was bad. I'm trying to push it too much. Well, they're with me now. Is he close enough? Oh, he breaks the toe a little bit. Oh, I'm messing that corner up now. I've forgotten its name as well. Right, this is going to be a rather interesting finish to the race. Ah, come on. Is he going to go for a dive?
Car right. Clear.
I did close in on him a bit there, a bit naughty of me. Oh, something's happened. In the text. I'll have to see later if we gave Nacho enough room. I thought I did, but I'm sure he will be with us soon. Thankfully there's a gap now to the 4. Or a bit of a gap. Right, I must get the source sorted out.
21.92.
Might be getting white flag next lap. I didn't do a long run in practice, so I didn't know exactly what the tyres are going to do. Looks like they're battling for 4th place, side by side almost. Right, I need 2 good corners and that might, if we do get white flag, need a good chicane and a good source.
White flag, 1 more lap to go. The lead is up 19.784, 20.575.
That'll do. It's better than my fastest lap. The guys behind him are closer than he is to me. I feel a little bad about my naughty move where I closed the door. I think I gave him enough space, but we'll see afterwards. Oh, that's a 1x. Yeah, he's gained a few tenths there. Okay, well, not my best performance, but hopefully this means we get a second place, though. I'll take it. I really will. Oh, I hope Nacho holds on to third. Be a bit cruel. Yeah, it looks like he has. And there we are, second place.
Chicken flag, chicken flag.
I don't know why I wasn't using first. There you go, that's how to take the sauce. Just park next to the cone, because no one hits cones. So there's the car. There's the car. We're going to have to go back and look at that incident with Nacho. Let me just show you. It's not the best light, is it? And there's a wall. Here we are. It's gone. It's quite a light cyan, which I quite like to use instead of a white. It's not a white. I want to make these sort of dark grey areas, make them a bit. Oh, that cone doesn't like it, does it? Make them more carbon fibre, which I've done to the roof. I saw someone else do. You know, I sort of copied the carbon fibre and put a grey over it, so the roof is the same. It doesn't look too good when you zoom in, but there you go. It's in progress. Might get time to finish it off. Shall we find that incident with Nacho? I want to see that first. Where was he? He finished there. What lap was he the closest behind us? I'd say this lap. It must have been this lap. He must have thought he was in business now. It's a lot closer than it appears in the mirror, isn't it? Oh, yeah. Thankfully, he pulled out of it. Did I give him enough room? There, he's got enough room, but... Oh, that was close, wasn't it? I could have given him more. But I think had he not pulled out, he was going to hit me maybe anyway. I don't know. He can get up onto that curb. Oh, I think that's fair racing. I would have been... Oh, and then he got a big wiggle on there. I would have been annoyed if I was Nacho. But I think if any of you guys were me, you'd see that as fair racing. Anyway, let me know in the comments. Let's go back to the start of the race and let's see who... Was it the one car? Oh, he just spun it out. The guy on pole. Well, you guys, if you do anything this week, think of the one in our race. He cuts it to make so he could get a good start and not allow second place besides him, and he goes around and loses that. Eventually finishes 11th. He's not the only one though. There's 7. Oh, it's the classic getting hit on the corner here. It's prediction code. I think they would have got hit anyway. So, yeah, that's that. Then we have these two, the 20 and the 17, is it? Why does the 6 not go? And then he brakes. Why? You go. You're on the front row. Felix, it's a bit of push in there. 17's in the lead at this point. Oh, it does a cut over. Oh, it just... Yeah. They're just going... He's going left, isn't he? And the 17's probably holding his position more, but he's also going right. He's sort of thinking, well, I do need to get off of here. And they just join together. It's just one of those things that so often happens when you're three wide. 17 comes fifth in the end. He's going to get swallowed up here. Gets bunched, hit off by the 4. He's going to have a slow down for that. Were any incidents before this? Oh, because he hit the wall, yeah. So next one was this one. What happened to the 8 then? Did he spin out? Oh, that's a lot of curve. So is that. Oh. 11 gets loose on the curve. That's a big hit. Huge. He toes. Thankfully. I mean, 18. Just go to the left. Why are you going to the right? You can let off the accelerator and survive. Don't get good finish if you don't survive the race. Just a little door banging in the source. Don't know why it's showing the 20. 14 brakes way too late. No, don't try and come back on. Unless there's no one there, of course. $14 again. No. Oh. Don't know what that is. 19. Does he get the pass done? No, he doesn't. He had to slow down too much. Oh, and he's going to lose 2 positions. They don't touch though, it doesn't look like it. 7 blinks. Oh, there's a battle going on here. Ah, here, Jim. Jim was complaining about a report. Someone. Oh, that's not it. That seems fair. Here's the one coming back through the field. Bit of contact there. 7, you're going to blink again, aren't you? Oh, there's a little prediction code tap at the wall on the front. Right there. The 12. Oh. Was this with Jim? It was with Jim. No, I don't know. It's a bit of a silly incident, really, but I'm not sure anyone's to blame for that. I mean, if you see it from Jim's point of view, the guy's come across. Yeah. And they just got together. I mean, it looks like he's come across. Which he has. No, not that one. That one. Chase. Just squeezing too much. Just need to give him more space, Dave. Especially with people's ping so high. But anyway, I don't think that's a reportable offence because Dave got hurt by that just as much as Jim. So he obviously wasn't doing it on purpose. There's a bit of prediction code there on the 20 damage. 17 with the 4. Door-to-door contact. That's all fair. 19. I feel like there's a dive bomb coming. Yes, there is. He did well to avoid that. Is there any afters? No, he's passed. The 12. Loops it. The 13 with its teammate in front. Little bump there. The 11, who I think had the really bad ping, didn't he? Yeah, he blinks finally. 14. It's going to be a wall. Yeah, wall hit. The 5. This is after the race, isn't it? Ah, don't just stop. No, that's a bad idea, 13. Don't just stop right after the finish line. Certainly not on the racing line either. Was that it? I think that was it. I do like this scheme. It's probably the old man in me. Oh, I already had that. Yeah, I do like that. Nice. Maybe I should have gone black instead of grey. Yeah. No more after that. Let's get the results up, but I do want to go back and have a look when the game blinked. Let me find the results. Here they are. Here we are. So it was second split of 5. Almost 100 people, I think. 99 or 98 signed up. I saw at this peculiar time as well, it was a 1671 strength of field. We gained 0.04 safety rating and gained 78 I rating. Lost a lot in the last race, which you didn't see. We were car 2. We started 6th. We finished 2nd. Australian man really should have been happy with that. 97 championship points. I didn't get to do Zandvoort again last week. I wanted to, so I could improve my championship points, but I feel like we've raced Samuel before. I recognise that name, Samuel Godfrey. Good race with Nacho. We did hit a 99, so 17 was down to 19.3, and then Felix, who won, was in the 5s. Yeah, it must have been track rubber. All these red Ferraris. That was it. Who gained the most I rating? The 6 gained 89. Who lost the most? The 16 lost 88. Did he even start? He might have crashed out at the start there. He started third. He qualified 13th. Let's go back, and I just want to look at that first lap again when the game blinked, if that's coming up. I've got some rendering and encoding issues this time. Shouldn't mean you notice it in quality. Let's get all the way to the top of the hill and see how close I came to death. It was just as we turned in the corner, it blinked. Yeah, it didn't affect us too much. Felt a lot worse at the time. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed this one. I so much did. There will be more Ferrari Challenge coming your way, so stay tuned. And I'll see you again soon. Goodbye.